Alright. Turn that music off. Okay. So let me get the text off the screen. Oh man, waking up. And I forgot to get aspirin before I started. Well, hey, cigarette. Yeah, sleepy trucking time. Jeez. Can't sleep more than 4 or 5 hours. And I'm tired. Oh boy, coffee. That's what I was trying to wake up. No, I don't want to really start late or to get everything set up and everything, and now I'm starting to get a headache again. This damn roommate smoking pot and didn't know there was a weird freaking new kind of freaking mother trucker kind of a pot that smells weird, and it kind of reminded me of how crack smelled in a past roommate. Talking to a roommate and that knows, and oh god, and I'm getting a headache and kind of disrupting my sleep. He smokes outside like we do with cigarettes, and I can smell it, and we're trying to respectfully with the rules and whatever. Anyway, I'm getting a headache and kind of change of shift and all kinds of stupid shit like that. And this is mature content. I know I put it in the description. I'm going to put a tag on it because I don't really want to put this. And you freaking stop connecting. And I lose internet. So I don't know how it got cut off. Oh, gee. Disconnected, reconnected. So I don't know how much to miss. But anyway, YouTube is adult. Thanks to YouTube, you know. And there goes my alarm. I need to wake up. I really do. Okay. Either that or more sleep, but I can't. Getting old sucks. Yeah. Thanks, Dad. No, not my dad. Some people come in and are, oh, her dad, how are you doing? And my dad, I wish my dad could play games like that. Well, shit, man. I've been playing since I was younger, you know. Since I was at Atari, you know, back when the horse and buggy days, you know. Not really, but anyhow. Well, I did play the Atari, but not the horse and buggy days. But first generation streamers. So anyway, I'm gonna get started instead of rambling off. Appreciated yesterday with guest streamers, Valendea Draven and Scott Ananine from Twitch. Well, they're both on, or pretty much, yeah, Scott also joins on Valendea's streams, and it was awesome and fun. So, if you look at my last stream from yesterday, I highly recommend checking it out. Eventually, I did, start talking with them. So, on live, and they're fun. They're really awesome. One of my first actual, really starting to get, I want to start playing the truck simulators, farming simulators, watching Valendea do the mods and farming sim and so forth, and then pretty much inspiring to get streaming again, especially once I started watching more so once I started watching Mark Gaming Armstrong. I want to make sure, or Mark Armstrong Gaming. I keep wanting saying that traverse, and then there's a funny clip where I started saying Marking Gaming Armstrong. Anyhow, and I guess I'm the Bob Ross of YouTube now, or streamer, according to Valendea. My voice sounds like Bob Ross, but I don't know about that. I think he was a little more monotone. I don't know. But anyhow, with my controls. Oh, I gotta reset my controller again? See, he didn't go again. Oh, anyhow. So there, Valendea. He doesn't say voices like you do. My voices are joining the stream today. No, not serious. I don't have voices, but I have in the past. But yeah, anyhow, then he did an awesome Yoda, and I don't know if it got cut off at the end there. That was just great. The first time I thought I heard him do that. Maybe he did. I don't remember. But anyhow, controls. My brain go off on tangent. It's on keyboard only. Why the heck is it doing that? And there. And should be good now. Okay. So where am I at? Do I need rest? Oh, this is right. Oh, that's right. I lost connection. I lost internet in my last stream of American Truck episode. And this is where I left off. And it still don't want to work. My gas pedals. God dang it. I hate what's happening with my controller. I have to always do this. I had done this before. I don't know why. I want to see if I reset the damn thing and start and stop engine program. No, that's not the button. Crap. Reset defaults. I gotta remember this now. Damn it. I don't have a one for the parking brake, but I have that. I don't know if anything else. I hate it. I'm tired of it. But let me see if that fixed my gas pedal, because some reason it's been switching drivers on way back when. My gas pedals don't want to work. I have to go through. I am totally sorry. I totally forgot about this. Now I got to go through and reset all my controls. Jiminy Christmas. Maybe I should have had the stream thing going. I got started. Oh boy. Boom, 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 boom. What the hell? I'm not waking up for this. The gas pedals, the engine brake, shift up, shift down, throttle, W, primary up, secondary, what? That's throttle, brake reverse. Why is it? I want W, but I don't want up. Can I program? No. Why can't I program? What the? No, not that button. Why can't you take my gas pedals? What the F? What the mother trucker fucker kidding about a buck? Jesus. I don't even have my stream up. Chat up. At least for its restream. I do, but it's not on the right screen. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to end the stream. Where did restream go? What the huh? I didn't close it. Oh, I have another one up now. Never mind. I'm not awake. Okay. I don't really want to get ticked off now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not something. No. No. Reset. I'm just gonna try to do the input wizard. What the? Okay. Here we go. I forgot about this. Okay. Calm down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what Mom always said. Count to 10. Breathe deep. Okay. Can I have my gas pedals? Yes. Oh my god, but I don't think I have my other buttons going. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Signals? Yes. Check. Okay, I'm doing a flight simulator check on truck and simulator. Maybe I have to do that every time now. I have to go through the manual and see. Okay, left signal. No, that's right signal. Left signal, right signal, engine on, engine off, gas pedal forward, gas pedal backward, or brake. I don't have a gear shifter, but anyhow, does the engine brake? Let's see. Okay, come on, is this light gonna change? Fuck it, yeah, there it goes. I was gonna say I was gonna run a red light. Engine brake? No, I gotta program the engine brake. And my steering, oh Jesus Christ, is kind of cuckoo. I hate this, I really do. I don't know why stupid shit like this happens at gamepad. Really? It's not a gamepad. I know it's a PlayStation, and it may be something to do with a PlayStation steering wheel, but you have to have it something or other with the Xbox thingy-majiggy, dingy-wingy, Humagawa crap. Okay. You got to change it to this. Or some other kind of flipping settings, steering settings, whatnot here. I got to do all kinds of adjusting. But otherwise, I'm like going, trying to steer. Like I got a huge area I have to steer my steering wheel. Okay, and then track IR reset. This is the last waypoint. I was going to pick up a job or the garage. I don't know, but that's what we need. And oh no, I was going to rest. That's it. From the last stream. Anyway, the internet conked out in the last stream. Not last stream today, but I mean as far as playing American Truck Simulator. So, okay. Engine off. Rest. Oh boy. I need a... Yeah, let me get something here real quick. Get that beeping sound off. And I'm gonna mute for a second. I'm gonna get some aspirin. Watch, oh, the track IR. Crap. Set the track IR, but 1 second, I'm gonna mute. I didn't want it to go wiggle around. I gotta remember or look up the shortcut for that to pause it, so don't see me looking around like a goofball, especially when I alt tab now, I guess, on OBS. Hold on. Alright. Damn thing you want to pop, Abdul, I want to pop out. Okay. So, did I rest, right? Yeah, I think I really did. Anyhow, yeah, it's like I started at the part of the stream, it was saying, you know, roommates smoking dope, right outside my window continually, even I've told him and asked him, and then the guy pretty much in charge of running the house with the rules and not smoking, technically, you know, away from people's windows. And I know a couple of us smoke cigarettes, but you know, if there's complaints, then but we're on the same side, so it don't really matter as far as smelling in the room. But he smokes dope, and it's legal here in Washington State. And I didn't realize that damn flipping thing had different freaking, and he's done it before. I know what regular pot smells like, but I guess there's different kind of smelling pot. It smells like freaking crack to me. And he said, no, trust me, it's a different kind. He's trying different kinds of pot. And then, you know, he's calling me stupid. The other roommate, I've lived with 5 other roommates, calling me stupid. I was like coming out, and he was stoned off his ass. The internet wasn't working. I woke up this afternoon, and the flipping idiot, I mean, he's actual African and a little bit of a language barrier. And I was like, I'm gonna say I couldn't log into the router, and I'm basically going to the router and unplugging it and restarting. I have to restart it. There's no internet. And so, what, you want to create an account on the router? I'm like, I'm not gonna get into this. I'm pissed off because I'm waking up smelling that shit and getting and disrupting my sleep lately. And I said, I'm not going to get in trying to explain it. There's no freaking logging into a account on a router. I don't want to. There's no way of creating an account on a router. But I know he goes to school and all kinds of programming and whatnot and coding and shit. I'm probably far more advanced than I know. I'm not stupid though. But he's not stupid either. But there's no, and he has no experience, but he assumes that you have an account, or you can create an account on a router. Maybe some super high-tech business thingamajiggy router crap, a hula big fat shit. I don't know. I'm pissed. I'm remembering it, but because later on he called me stupid when I was telling him he's smoking crack. He said, "I think you're stupid. You're foolish." It's like, I'm smoking, because I was accusing him of smoking crack. And he says, "It's dope. It's pot." And I'm like, "No, it's not. I never smelled it before. I never knew that there's a flippin' other goddamn smell. It smells chemically, and it lingers like motherfucking shit in my room, in the house." But he continues to smoke outside and stinks right out by my window, or fairly close, not away from the building, and whatever. And it's not skunk weed smell type. It's totally different. And I was gonna get gas. I'm totally just talking like a mother trucker. Okay, but anyhow, grr. And then he calls me stupid because of, but no, he's not being stupid by saying you can create that I want to create an account on the router. It's an Xfinity or Comcast router. There is no such thing. And it's like, you have no experience. I was getting all pissed because it's smelling this shit. You have no experience with router. How do you know? I don't. Yeah, I do. No, there's no such thing. I have experience with logging into cable routers or internet routers, as far as even Clearwire back in the day when it used to go. No longer, but in other words, it's a wireless router that connects to the phone lines to have internet, and used to have phone. It's the internet. It used to be an internet type of a service. But anyhow, and even in the past, having routers and hooking up multiple computers and blah blah blah. But no. He thinks he knows better because he knows a lot other coding and shit and school and everything else now, and so he's kind of got an egocentric thing about it, and he has all these theories about you can log in and hack the router, how look into people's computers and stuff. And he thought one time on the last, this stream that I did of American Truck, that I conked at the internet streaming. Somebody hacked in. No, it just the internet went out in the area, and the cable went out. If somebody hacked into the internet or the computers, it wouldn't have knocked out the freaking TV. I mean, it's a separate box, totally separate. You cannot hack. Somebody cannot hack into the internet on somebody's computer. Let's see, how long late? Okay, that's good. And cannot hack in to a flippin' internet and conk out your cable box. I don't know for sure, but as far as logically speaking, how that works, that don't make any sense. No, that's really high-tech hacking, if you ask me. No, I don't. Nobody can hack in and knock out your TV, internet, or TV and internet, your cable and internet. No, I don't think so. If somebody hacks into the internet or the computer, it's through your router, not through the cable box. It doesn't affect the cable box. The cable box is not connected to the internet. Well, it is, but a computer cannot. I don't know. Never mind. Don't make any sense. That's really high-tech shit. That's sci-fi shit, I think. But anyhow, and then he calls me stupid. I'm not stupid. He's not stupid, but he's acting stupid, being stupid. But that, if you say it that way, that's fine. But I didn't know. I was ignorant, not stupid. I didn't know there was a new kind of freaking smelling pot that doesn't smell like skunk weed. It smells chemically, but it lasts and lingers. Current crack doesn't last linger. I googled that. Crack doesn't linger, but it smelled the hell that's fucking similar in the past. When I accused another roommate in the past, that I don't even know what I'm doing here. There's no light, but I accused him in the past. This past roommate, way back years and years ago, when I owned a trailer, mobile home trailer, and my headlights aren't on. The wrong button again. And but anyway, he was in the shower and I smelt this weird shit. I just, I yelled at him saying, "You gotta stop smoking that shit, and it smells like crack," or I don't know, it's something different. It's not, whatever. And I didn't know, but I just assumed it's something weird that he was smoking. And then later on, come to find out, he got stuck in Seattle. That's where, I lived near Seattle, and got into some kind of drugs with needles, and got, it was sharing the needles, and somebody had AIDS, and he got AIDS. So long story short, later on when that happened, he started talking and telling me, he said, that time in the shower, in the bathroom, yeah, you were right, I was smoking crack. So I don't know, but I was assured that, the guy that runs lives in the house, he doesn't own the house, but pretty much runs the house. I mentioned it before in the stream that, long story short, was in the shelter, and this is an actual, not owned by congregations for the homeless, but they pretty much allow people or get into housing program, and this is one of them. But anyhow, he's the house manager, and he assured me he's a lot of, not a lot older, but maybe 5-10 years older than I am, or more, or 15, I'm not sure which. But anyway, he assured me, saying that he smelled all kinds of stuff, and that's not crack. It's a new type of pot. And he was going to make sure, that once he gets off stone, then you realize that. But I've talked to him before, and many times we've gone over this to him, and I've talked to him before. I hate the smell. It's skunk, the original, skunk weed. He used to smoke nearby, like the same damn thing he's doing, and he kept doing it over and over again, even though I told him. And then he smoked, and he goes, "Sorry, man," I told him yesterday. Then he started smoking a different place, but even though this is smelling differently, he started doing it again. It started stinking up the house. I didn't say anything, and it was starting to piss me off. I wasn't pissed off at him. I was talking to him before a bunch of stuff, but man, tell you about some people, even though I'm not discriminate, I am not, but it's just a language barrier with, he's from Africa, he's and same kind of situation with homeless or came over to America or whatever. But anyhow, the house manager telling me, Mike, fire manager telling me, hey, he can get in trouble. It's a federal law, or it's legal in Washington, but federal law is that they're still, he can get in trouble and get kicked out of the country if the authorities really wanted to stop him for how much, if he has too much or something, or if he's walking down stone or whatever the case, anything, he can, because it's federally illegal. It's legal in the state of Washington to smoke a marijuana or pot, but you can get in serious trouble with federally, especially if you're not an American citizen. But man, anyway, I was just saying, I'm not racist or anything. It's just, sometimes the language barrier it was just irritating me. Plus all that, I had to vent all that out. But yeah, woo. Now I gotta relax. Well, it's just disrupting my sleep, and I don't want to end up in the past like it happened before. I end up going manic, and and I was talking to the house manager about that, and being worried about it. And it's just different, a time change, 3 hours earlier, and now getting old. Sometimes I end up to where I can't sleep more than 4 or 5 hours, and now this ends up disrupting my sleep, and started getting mind racing again, and getting excited, getting huge inspirations, and my mind starting to race a little bit and not sleeping. Well, I did some sleep today, and like I'm getting back on track, and a nap before all this happened of waking up smelling that shit and hearing him coughing it near out my room. I'm driving a little too fast. Do I have the cruise control? Cruise control is working, okay. But that's 60. But anyway, I was just getting scared, and yeah, I don't really have super major highs and lows all the time, and I'm not on prescription anymore. I've been off for years, and sometimes every other year. That's how I ended up hospitalized again back years ago. I still didn't cruise control set, but I was basically more or less losing sleep because over a situation that happened, losing a job, and my parents, they live in a mobile home park, the elderly mobile home park, and anyway, just started doing weird stuff, wearing funny ties. I have one video I left up. Some of the ones I kind of put private on my YouTube channel, but it's some funny, crazy stuff I was doing. But it's acting out your dreams if you don't get sleep. But I was walking around weird outfits, and one time looking like an Arabian, and freaking out, and sometimes late at night, and a couple times having the police called because it freaked out the elderly. There was an elderly mobile home park, so I got kicked out of having to live there by the manager, owner / owner, not by my parents. So I ended up being homeless and had to live in a shelter up in Everett for a couple weeks, and then until I found Congregations for the Homeless in the East Side. Big shout out to them, and also QOC, where I work. It's owned by Kroger, and I don't think the manager that works with them, John, doesn't know that, hey, I've actually won. But they started hiring some people that were homeless from the shelter, but I'm not in the shelter. I've been the past couple of years in their housing program, but the same basic working with Congregations for the Homeless. And which is fucked up, get this, we used to have in the shelter, year-round shelters, drug tests and be accepted, and background checks. Not anymore, because it's state funded. Now, state funded means, they would lose their state funding, that they have to change that. They cannot, if they do, they would lose their state funding. They cannot discriminate against people. It's housing first. They cannot discriminate them because if they're doing drugs or even criminal activity. Housing first to help them. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Now they have like the scoring test to get somebody in from the housing next, the first on the list. It starts adding up the score. The higher the score, they come in, or first one's in, and meaning if they get them, I don't know how, it's hard to explain, but in other words, the worst of the worst, the one that has does the drugs, has the bad background check, and blah blah blah, adds up to higher score. The higher score gets in first, not the guys that start having a job, getting back on their feet, and have a clean record like me and stuff like that. Won't be the last one on the choice. Hi, Mr. Panda Games. But things might end up happening worse than what my other roommate that's smoking marijuana or pot would end up being worse. They end up calling the police and then to these houses, and they might be able to, the congregations of homeless might be able to lose to be able to have this house because it's going to be marked by the police as a trouble area or whatever and get fined if they get the worst of the worst, start in letting them get housing first. But it's government funded and they can't discriminate those guys, but it's fucked up. It's just they don't own the houses. There's people that, like this one that I'm living at, one person owns it and pretty much like leases it out to congregations for homeless. We pay rent. We pay rent. There's some programs that they can not have to pay rent, certain situations, and even now, since it's not a requirement to get into housing, they don't have to have a job. I don't know, but anyway, but it's not, they're not non-profit. It's not, that's why my rent's cheap. It's not cheap to live around here. My rent's only $335 a month, but I live with 5 other guys. It's because I'm in the shelter housing program. I actually it's in a house, a 2-story house, for almost going on 3 years, and then hopefully working there, being helped to get my own place or an apartment, or even through the state, an apartment, so forth. Because it's technically supposed to be only allowed, temporary housing for 3 years. But they had a heck of a time. We had this other roommate had to kick out. And it turned out to find out he was beaten the heck out of his room. You get this? I live pretty much close to being above him, but I'm actually mostly above the downstairs kitchen. He was bang on the ceiling, boom, 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 because he'd hear me moving around my chair, sitting on my computer, getting up out of my chair. Accidentally dropping something was the worst, and we ended up finding out when we kicked him out, he damaged all his room, pounding the holes out in the ceiling all over the place in the wall. And we were like trying to ask him, and he would stop. Say he would stop, but he didn't stop. He still kept doing it. And even the manager, he was sleeping and accidentally dropped something and started pounding the heck out everything. And it was a little bit of language barrier too. He was also African, different part of Africa, but as far as not an American citizen, but then lost his job and blamed congregations for the homeless for losing his job. Eventually, long story short, they had a bunch of other issues with other roommates that they had to kick him out. Just took a lot of legalities, going through court and whatnot. Nothing we had to call the cops on, except for at the end when they had to put a restraining order from him coming back, or not allowed to. But man, anyhow, I'm just rambling all kinds of stuff. I'm just trying to do this. How you doing, Mr. Panda Games? It was kind of fun. I would just rather vent that off. I wish I had somebody to talk to. It's for more online. But let me see. I could pause the game here. I'm not on Truckers MP. Didn't feel like playing Truckers MP. I was thinking of playing totally something different. But I do have the Discord open. I don't know if he is online now. No, he's not. Damn it. Why can't somebody talk to me? Nobody wants to talk to me. No. Anyway, I'm alive. That probably doesn't, I know he still had to get his computer going. Upgraded, and through support from his stream, which is awesome. I actually have contributed. So, yeah, for his campaign in YouTube? No. Is it a campaign? Midgets going after lawnmower gnomes in the middle of the night and start humping them? That's his campaign. Yeah, man. Yeah. No, I don't do that anymore. I've done it in the past. My roommate called me stupid. I can't believe that. Just because I'm ignorant. I don't know. I didn't know there was a different kind of smell of pot. That's not smelling like skunk weed. It smells chemically, but it lingers the hell out of my room and the house. And yet he still keeps smoking, you know, before this, the regular shit that smelled like skunk weed. Just kept smoking around the house, near the house, and stinking up the house. And I kept telling him over and over again, and getting pissed before that. And he would get pissed at me. I'm accusing him of smoking pot, marijuana, in the first place, way back in the day. And he still keeps persisting of smoking near the fucking house and stinking up my room and the house. And it's been going on for a little while with this new shit. And yet he still does it. And and they kept saying, "I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man." Just like that, almost just like that other roommate kept saying, "I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna knock on your door, your bottom of your room. I'm not gonna knock on your room." He keeps doing it. Bam, bam, bam. "I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it." And blah 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 blah. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Until he ended up beating the shit out of his room, knocking holes in the wall and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? If he's saying sorry, man, and I tell him, about my history of being, in the hospital and crap, and losing sleep. Fuck. Some people. Not respectful. A nice guy and everything. Time talking about it. Sometimes a language barrier to try to explain something. But damn. Being a fucking prick and an asshole, to be honest. Keep smoking around, stinking up the room, stinking up the house. The other roommates are smelling it. We complained over and over again. And then somebody else complaining about cigarette smoking. Yeah, not us being upstairs, but one downstairs, smoking next to his room. And they kept doing it. Smoke away from the house. Technically, since it's a government funded house, well, like a public building, we're supposed to smoke 30 feet away from the doors, or whatever. Not what 30 feet, whatever the law is for not smoking publicly near entrances. But it's not a public. It's not a the house is not a public. But since it's state funded and not really owned by congregations for the homeless, but state funded house, that's one of the rules. So technically, if we complain about him smoking that, but as far as respectful about how it fucking stinks, that's one thing. I don't get it, but yet, he technically still could do this, which pisses the fuck out of me because of all this bullshit that they're doing now. If we complain, then we can't smoke near the fucking door. But it doesn't affect me and Mike. We're in the house manager, Mike, next door, because we both smoke. It's not affecting him. He doesn't smell that smoke. The smoke doesn't fucking linger, and it does, but not as bad as this fucking shit. Oh my god. It sits there and I still fucking smell it from yesterday in my house, my room. I have to spray this air freshener. God, it gives me fucking headaches. I'm fucking wired where I can't sleep and shit. I'm like, I don't, I'm already wired from excitement of streaming and joining with Fan of the Day yesterday and old guilties and blah blah blah. But still, then this. I don't get it. But he could easily just lie and complain about cigarette smoke, but it's not in the house smelling like that. And maybe my room and Mike's room, but we both smoke. but not this shit pot, you know, staying, even though the new shit smelling, does not smell like skunk weed. Like, that's what he was saying, but it smells different, and it just lingers. It's, I don't know, God, it calls me stupid, because I'm accusing him of being crack, because that's what it kind of smelled like, and I was assured it's not later after that by the house manager, but God. Yet he was thinking he could log into a route, or that when I was going out, the internet wasn't working, and said I can't log into the router, and then I, you know, have to, and then I was unplugging it and restarting it. So you want to create an account on the router? I'm like, I don't have patience with that. I'm pissed off at you smoking. I didn't really say it that way, but I was pissed off. I'm like, I'm not gonna explain this shit. You can't log into the router, and I started yelling. Or you can't create an account on a router, and I'm not gonna explain. I'm not doing no hacking shit, and I was getting pissed off because I'm smoking and smelling that fucking shit. Waking up hearing him cough outside. But he apparently said, you don't know, he's still off his ass though. They have no idea, but because he's going to school with coding and shit, probably higher tech than I have. But I don't care, but he somehow assumes, and he has theories, and he assumes it as fact that people can hack in through routers, or logging into the router, and see what's going on in the, I don't think going the wrong way. Shit. Oh well, anyway, I'll watch what I'm doing. But he assumes that people can come in and hack in through logging in the router and see what people are doing. He talked about that once, and Mike, the house manager, said, no, can't do that. No. And then, you know, and then I was telling him about that. I said, you know, I'm coming out and saying, I can't log into the router. What, do you want to create an account on the router? They can't create an account on the router. You can't create an account on the router. A Comcast Xfinity router? He has no experience with routers. How do you know? If there's some sort of type of a business type of thing, perhaps, or server, perhaps. Not a fucking home fucking Comcast cable router. No, there's no fucking option. Sorry, you just log in 10.0.0.1. Just look it up. I looked it up, and how to log into this router. And the username and password is admin high, and then password high speed. Not you can't. You guys can't. Nobody else can't log into the router from the outside unless they have to be connected. They can't connect hacking in. No, but he may think so. No. Oh my God. I don't. He never said that, but I know. I getting to know him. That's how he thinks. The one time I told him, so I'm last streaming American Truck Simulator, where I started the video where I was left at, my internet went out. Our internet went out. Complete, and TV went out. Cable went out. And so maybe you streaming? And it's like, no. They knocked it out. Somebody hacked into it. You never know. Yeah, right. They took out the cable. Somebody hacked into our internet through our computers, and then they somehow miraculously super high-tech science fiction shit conked out my cable. I don't know for a fact on that, but just my logistically thinking, no one can log into our router and then also connect to the. It's not connect. The cable box the cable box is completely hooked up separate, and it's you cannot. Yeah, you think so? Or yeah, you can log into the router and you can see other people's computers. You can log and then log into the router or to the Comcast cable. Maybe that's how he thinks. But no, I'm sorry. No. There no Wi-Fi connection. There's no hardware connection between the router and the Comcast cable. Physically, no. You can't conk out the TV and the internet from somebody coming in, hacking, or DDoSing you. Sorry, they DDoS you, you lose the internet on the router, but you don't lose TV. It's just common sense, logistically. I could probably search it out, research it, but see, well, I'm saying like I know, but he says like he knows when he's assuming a theory of somebody can hack in. I don't know. It's just boggles me. Maybe I am wrong. I could be wrong. But I doubt it. I don't know. That would be some high-tech shit. But there is some high-tech shit coming on. I need to get my Windows updated, and should supposedly, but according to my other roommate, filed the house manager to upgrade my BIOS, and I don't have a current update or current BIOS update. It's been since 2014 last updated, and I can't get the Windows latest patch updated. And that he was telling me about it, that's a serious issue. You got to get that done. It should be done and try to get it working. And then maybe you need to update your BIOS in order to why it's not happening. Because if that code gets out, that security issue code, they can hack into your machine. Through where you stored information into the kernel, and nobody can get into that. It's secured, right? You know, it's supposed to be technically. But once this code get out with the security issue, that you have to patch both Windows and your operating system if you have it, especially certain Intel or your Intel processors, especially newer end ones. They can, if this code gets out, hackers can get in there and get your information from the kernel, he says. I don't know the technical aspects of it. That's what he said. They can get in there and get your stored passwords, your credit card information if you make your purchases online to Amazon, sakes, for example. Scary shit. And your antivirus and spyware will not be able to keep out if this code gets up. That could be why I've been having weird shit happening lately. Thinking of my hard drive, my headset disappearing, and I have a spyware hunter. I have AVG antivirus and a bunch of paid part of stuff, internet protection. No, not even Norton couldn't be able to keep up. So it's quite possible. I don't know. You never know. I hope not. I gotta keep an eye on my account, but shit. That's scary shit. That might be it. Maybe where I was losing myself trying to get my computer working. Plus, excited of Mark Armstrong's community. Mark Armstrong Gaming community. Gee, I keep saying that the wrong way. Or reverse. But gaming is his middle name. But anyhow, how long have I been streaming? Almost an hour. Oh, that was good to Ben off. Even though it's not Ventrilo, I'm on Discord, but nobody to talk with at the moment. Or to chat with on stream. But that was the fact that it's other people watching after the fact. Feel free to comment. I don't care if you're saying something stupid, whatever. I don't care. I probably, whatever. Unless it's really spamish, but I don't know. I might delete them, but depending on the severity, if they really start trolling there, but shit. Well, this like yesterday, I did put that's the other thing, I put that up, but the Mixer chat, but I didn't put Twitch up. I can't, I have to moderate myself. I need moderators, to be honest. Actual serious people to, I don't know why I have that, an extra that open. Google Chrome. Because then I would have to, alt tab out and moderate, kick them if they're trolling. Like yesterday, I had somebody coming in from Mixer and start saying, Jeff, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. It kept going. Something that, Nightbot didn't catch. I don't have Nightbot on Mixer, but I don't even know if Nightbot's working right now. He's been kind of glitching out. Like fans, I said, well, he gave up. But I don't have moderators. I have some kind of spam protection or something. Channel. I'm gonna have to take a 5-minute break. But yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. I'm just popping out chat of Twitch so I can have those windows up in case I do have to moderate. It sucks. I wish maybe I don't know if I can try to remember, or if there is a way to talk to Restream.io. They have a chat that you can read all in one. But can they please allow some admin features on your chat, like even at least maybe even slash commands, so that you can kind of clear chat or ban somebody or something? I need to have another monitor because that's where I start popping up extra chat windows, extra monitoring set for like my OBS broadcasting, see if my internet's going, and yeah, and then now Discord to see if my Discord up and so I can see. I can't. I have a upper right monitor so damn small I can't really move it around enough. I have a right monitor, but I guess I could do it there, but it's just my upper right monitor try to read chat or something. Put chat up there, it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's so small. It's not so small, but it's unless I have to adjust the scaling, whatever, of viewing. It's kind of way up there. I have to, and then I'll be like TriCar going like this. I'll show you. I end up being, this is what I would be having to do because I wear glasses and it's kind of a technical bifocals. I'd be like going like this, trying to read chat. So I would need to have something above there something I can read. I could read it, but see how I do that? That's even trying to just glance there, and I could kind of read it. I can still read it, but sometimes if I try to pop up the freaking if somebody subscribed thing, there's got to be a way. I gotta search it out. Watching One Shot Girl, it's in my description. One of my favorite streamers watching on YouTube, as it were. She just, in between fights of first-person shooters, she'll start going off people. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. Thank you for you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for this. Your super chat. Blah blah blah. Thank you for being a sponsor. Blah 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 and stuff like this. Naming off people left and right. And there's got to be a way, some kind of utility, to read all that, or something, somehow, some way. I have to research it and find it out, or even try to ask her. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and then I'll be back. I don't remember what I was doing. I all tabbed out for something, and my brain just went, oh, OBS. It's Discord blocking it. Okay, I need that anyway because I gotta put my BRB screen on. So I'll be right back. And hey, by the way, start of the video, I closed it. Yeah, I had my WinUp open. This is actually partnered music, okay? Or not partnered music. Everybody gets it if they create an account in YouTube. You have it on your creator. It's a creator's studio library music. It's copyright free. So, don't anybody think that I'm playing some music. I know. I can even search for royalty free music. Some of them, there's been a couple of those. Technoax, I think, channel that I got flagged. But technically it's supposed to be royalty free. But sometimes you gotta be careful on the internet trying to search for music. But anyhow, this is just want to put something in my intermission in between. If people don't like it, let me know. I gotta lower the music volume. Yeah, that's too loud. I gotta lower it down. I was looking at the bars on my OBS. But if people don't like it, let me know. Comment. Put it in the comments after the fact. But if you're watching after the fact, you can just fast forward to this shit until you see my screen change. Anyway, I'll be right back. Actually, I'm so sorry. Crap. Didn't realize what time it was. So, I do apologize. Starting stream soon. I'm gonna put a text on there. Sorry, stream ending. Okay. Add another text. I gotta get ready and go. I didn't realize what time it was. It's 10 o'clock. I gotta work at 11. Damn it! I like the shift though, but I'm so used to keep going because I don't have to work. Usually used to have to not work until 2 in the morning. Stream's ending, so sorry. Anyway, I'm not scrolling or anything. Okay, let's see. Dabba-dee-doo. Work comes early and lost track of time. It's not going, it's not freaking going across. I have the scroll going. Shit. Okay, but anyway, lost track of damn thing. Lost track of time. Manually scroll. And there's a screen. I can't remember. It was the was it on Restream or Streamlabs? The text would go like this, like Star Wars. I should try to get that and go and interlay it with this. But anyhow, have a good one, guys. I do apologize. Sorry. In a land far, far away, Shiny Star Gaming. Have a good one.